water signs, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy and see what's going on for you all in the next 24 hours or so. If you are returning back, welcome back, guys. Those of you who are upright, I appreciate you for being that way in our earth. And if you're new, my name is Shannon Hensley. I'm glad to have you. I'm very intense sometimes on my channel. So please don't take offense. I feel the energy, and sometimes it's real hard for me to have to deal with. Unless you understand what it feels like to have to deal with the energy, then you will get offended, I guess. You'll just have to learn me as we go. But sometimes I get a righteous anger on me on some of the stuff that comes out. But I'm glad to have you. If you do stay, if you're supposed to stay, then you will, and you'll be here, and then we'll just grow together and do whatever here. So I normally, for the next 24-hour readings, I take several cards over the top of your actual energy read. And so I'm getting those cards cut right now for you all. Most High God, just come on in here and just begin to speak to the water energy. What's the most important thing that they need to know or understand? What's going on with water? So far, y'all have the chef that came out. You could be a chef, or you like to cook, or going out to eat, or something's happened with food, or something like that. The chef card is here. You also have the message card. So there's some type of communication. Some people could be saying, hey, let's go out to eat, or something with that is here. You also have the milady. For some of y'all, there could be a caution around this person. This can be a recovery, and there is something about coming back around. I just really spoke in length in the fire reading with that energy. Is really coming out strong today. If you're able to heal something, then you are, and you will be able to. But this could be a caution around this person. This is a mental illness, physical illness, spiritual illness, something like that, but it's also recovery. So again, there's messages that are coming around you, and maybe something about eating. Also get something is okay if you're upright and doing something that's supposed to be done in all uprightness. You also have the stork, which is also a message. So there is messages, and there is something real strong about somebody being pregnant, or did get pregnant, or you may get pregnant. The stork is also an energy of timing to something. The stork knows her time. Maybe it's time to speak. Hopefully you're healing something. The stork can trace you back to sexual matter. Obviously, if it's a pregnancy, then there's pregnancy. Also can take back some type of a wickedness out here, and there's two women involved in something for some of you all, for some case, okay? The next card that came out is the letter Hey, which is the Hierophant card in the deck. Okay, which is about marital situations. It could be spiritual people. It's strongly suggesting, because that's a Hierophant, strongly suggesting a spiritual person in divinity, because underneath the stork card is the divinity card as well. Somebody spiritual is there. That tells you to pray, because there's a burden around something. There is. God says to handle whatever's going on for the collective with caution. But the letter Hey is out here in the Hebraic language. It's the pictograph of a little guy that's got his hands up, and it represents seeing a great sight of something, or getting a revelation of something, or it represents a type of aha type of something. Somebody's got some type of a communication about something. So whether about somebody's sickness, or whatever it is, or somebody's around some type of a mental illness of something that's happened, or whatever this is. Let's see. Let's let it unfold. Let me grab one of these cards here. Okay, there is somebody in divinity, or not just divinity, but in this reading there is something about somebody spiritual, or you being spiritual. If you are spiritual, then you are, and you're upright. But there is, what I meant to say is, there is somebody in some type of a big leadership outside of whoever the leadership is, a boss figure, something is out here, and there's a judgment on somebody, and it's on somebody who is a headship somewhere. God's bringing it out in the next card that come out here, and it comes out of Daniel 5:24, and it says mini tico euphorcine, And it represents the handwriting that was on the wall in that prophecy there in Daniel. And it was against a leadership. And it states here that somebody, this is God has numbered your kingdom. Somebody's under judgment. A judgment card came out already in 2 other readings. It says that God has numbered somebody's kingdom here. And it says, thou art weighed in the balance and art found wanting. It says, thy kingdom is divided. And when this was given to that king in that same night, that king was slain. All right, some of y'all, that's just something. If somebody holds some type of a position in a headship somewhere, they get fired for just a general sense of something going on. But that's big talk right there. And there's the story can trace you back to a wickedness somewhere. And we got this wolf in sheep's clothing then we do with all this energy coming out here for you all, with the letter Hey being the Hierophant card. And then this is somebody in divinity, and there's some type of wickedness around something that's taking place. And somebody is in the balance of God, God's judgment, and something's out here really big. And there is a caution. And if somebody is thinking about, here you come, I'm coming back around in the next 24 hours, then God's foretelling you what he's going to say over you. Just saying. God wants you to be safe. But somebody is hastening with their feet or being warned about it. It has something to do with a child around the situation. And look, people, if that's an adultery, adultery will kill your children. Okay? That's the truth. I have to tell the truth here. Show me water energy. We have loyalty situations come out. So the Knight of Pentacles is a loyalty card. If you're healing something and there is some type of a recovery for upright purposes because something's already happened around some leadership situation, then you're going to have to go slow. It's about going real slow on something, and because there is some type of damage somewhere. Okay? Also have the Two of Swords. There's something about somebody's mind. Mental illness stuff is here. Somebody's a lying, cheating, thieving energy out here. This also came out the fire reading as well. There's a looting energy here as well, and underneath that is a business and or a marriage situation. Is that somebody's going to lose their or already has lost their credibility somewhere, or fixing to, and you're being warned. Okay, somebody's a thief out here, a liar, a cheat. It's communication about, then they are, and then we've got the Five of Wands out here, which is about somebody rising up. It's strifeful, okay? The Death card. This intense secrets, and the Nine of Wands also can be a mental illness card. So, somebody dealing with somebody's got mental illness out here. Could be a cook. Something's already happened to a cook. I don't know what the cook means for you. Somebody cooking up something secretly because that returning energy was there. Three of Cups. So it strongly suggests getting together with people, drinking and stuff like that was really strong in the Earth reading. And that energy showed itself again in the, whose reading did I just do? The fire reading, I think, was also there as well. Whatever it is, you do have some type of strifeful situation out here, but it also shows something's going to end as well because God's putting judgment on something really big way. There's a big fat division here with you all in the next 24 hours. The letter Q and the letter M and the letter H are the three letters that came out. And then in the runes, you have a loyalty situation that's here. There is something around somebody's marriage and business. And somebody's in leadership somewhere doing something, or they're being approached again, or they're fixing to step out again, or God's had their fill with it, or whatever. It's here. There's something gossipy around this thing. And there's the marriage card there as well. Okay, and then look, you're getting these messages here that are here and here. Whoever the person is, and whatever the wickedness, I mean, it's wicked to God. If it's illegal to His word, if somebody's, juggling juggling about doing something, and if that's in all wickedness, folks, it's not going to pay out for you. To just be downright wicked and lie and do something crazy, and I'm going to play you, because that playing energy was just in one of the other readings. God's got a really big judgment on somebody, folks. In a really big way. Somebody's a thief out here as well. There's a bunch of money attached to some stuff because the fortune card is underneath this message as well. Anyway, you do whatever you want. God is warning, though. I mean, if you have a separation to God, that's your business. That's your business. But this is a luxury or increased promotion rune as well. It's a friendship and a marriage rune as well, and a loyalty situation. It's definitely out here to repeat itself over and over again. I get 3 letters out of this rune, and it makes the word meow, which is a cat, and a cat symbolizes a manipulator. Somebody's a manipulator because there's a thief out here, and somebody knows some stuff, or a cheat, or a liar, whatever the situation is. Somebody knows some stuff. They act like I don't even know what you're talking to about, or 2 people are that way. That was in the earth reading. The 3 letters are the E, the M, the E, and the W energy can come out of this one room with all the others that I said. There's big heavy energy out here. So if this past energy, somebody's already got the judgment. There's no hope for that person with God. There's death around it. He said again, in that very same night that king was slain, there's death here. Huge. This is intense. And if this is somebody trying to come back because you're trying to get, I want you to get with you. You better think twice. Because God just said, better use caution on it. But you can do what you want. If you're going to do it, you don't care what God's going to say do it, you better do it with all your heart, baby. Because that's it, and your mind's gone. And there's wickedness then around you. And if you want to go ahead and test God, I wouldn't do it. But if that's what you're going to do, I guess that's what you're going to do. Big stuff. Shalom.